Welcome to the Spanish Gibraltar border. This video will start in Spain and provide a walkthrough and as much information as we go through the Gibraltar passport control station and eventually end up in Gibraltar. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to the Spanish Gibraltar border. Just for context, we have a map here. I'll circle this section right here. This is the La Linea bus station. Many of you coming into Gibraltar for a day trip may have to get off at that bus station. Otherwise, you might be driving in and you'll be parking. But I'll circle this section right here. This is the Gibraltar Passport Control Station. We are standing just outside of it right now, and we are going to take you through the whole process of going across the border. Now, the Gibraltar border is interesting as I circle this section right here. The Gibraltar airport is almost right on the border. And I'll circle this section right here. This is the tarmac, or the landing strip of the Gibraltar airport. So you can see planes coming in, and if you are walking into Gibraltar, you will be walking across that tarmac into Gibraltar. Or if you're biking, you will be biking across that tarmac also. So let's get on with the walk. Good morning from La Linea, Spain. La Linea is the city that borders Gibraltar here. We just got off the bus in La Linea. We came in from Estepona, Spain, which is roughly an hour up the coast. Now, a lot of people that are coming into Gibraltar for a day trip will be stopping at the La Linea bus station and basically just crossing the road here. You can see the famous Rock of Gibraltar. You can see the cars coming into the border here. You can see some pedestrians walking. You see a cyclist here. They're going to cycle across the border. Now we have some luggage with us. We're not moving that fast, but I just want to give you as much information, and if you have any questions, pop them in the comment section. I will get back to you. This is a very easy process. We're going to walk straight up to the Gibraltar passport station control, and you can see the Spanish flag right there. We are in Spain right now, but we're going to go into this little passport control. We're going to show them our passports. We're going to go walk through a couple rooms, show it again, and then we'll be on the other side. Now, there's been a bit of a crackdown on this border. I just want to let you know that if you're Canadian like I am, you are only allowed to go into Gibraltar for a maximum of 90 days. You do not need a visa to go into Gibraltar as a Canadian, but if you stay longer than 90 days, you need a visa. But you're allowed to go in for 90 days. Now, what are the requirements here? We are coming up to the border. You must have your passport in order to cross this border, or if you're in the EU, you just need your ID card. But because I'm Canadian, or if you're American or something like that, you will need a passport. This line was a little bit long, but there's the cars flowing in. Some of these people may be living in Spain and working in Gibraltar. Maybe they're just coming in for a day trip. Maybe they're coming in for a few days, whatever. So I'm going to fast forward this a little bit where we just get into the door here. This is this little passport control station. These people are going across for the day. We chatted with them, bringing their dog across there. You can see security. Now, there are two lines here. Now, the line on the left that we are in is anybody other than the Europeans. All other countries is what they call it. On the right, if you're in the EU, I believe also if you're from Gibraltar or the UK, or I think it's Switzerland, you would be in that right-hand lane. But because we are all other passports, we are in the left side here. Now, Gibraltar is not part of the Schengen. So you are only allowed to be in the Schengen for 90 days out of every 180 days. So if you are in the Schengen and you have to, you've already been there for almost 90 days and you want to leave the Schengen, you can go into Gibraltar, and likewise you can stay in there for a while and then come back out. But for the purpose of most people coming in here, you're probably coming in for a day trip. You want to get up to the top of the rock. You want to see a few things. Here we are at the passport control. We're just going to hand them. And this is in real time. This whole process from where we started the video right to the end when we get across the border is approximately 6 minutes. So it is quick, but make sure you've got your ID. They will not allow you in. And also, sometimes they want to know where you're staying. Now we know we're staying at the Rock Hotel for 2 days and the Sunborn Yacht for 3 days. We're here for 5 days. We've done a number of videos and we'll keep doing a bunch of them. But we are in the left-hand line because we are all other passports. We are not part of the EU. And like I said, I think the EU usually just needs an ID card, but they're saying they're cracking down on it as of February 2025. Now we got our stamps, and they're going to stamp it because they want to know how long we've been there, especially when we're coming back out. It cannot be longer than 90 days, so that's why there's going to be a stamp on our passport. We are going to come around the corner. You can see we are officially coming into Gibraltar. You see the sign there, but we also have to go through one more where we're going to show our passport and show that we have the stamp. Now pedestrians are going to go through here. Cyclists can stay on their bikes, and the people obviously in their cars are going to stay in their cars, and they will be checked over here. This is only for pedestrians coming through here. We're going to flash our passports, show that we have the stamp, and then we are going to go around a couple barriers here, and we are going to be into Gibraltar. So there it is. That's how easy it is. Now, as we come through here, it's going to say, "Welcome to Gibraltar," and I'm just going to show you what it looks like beyond the border. Now, if you are a pedestrian and you're walking to Gibraltar, you will go across that tarmac of the airport. If you're taking a bus in, the bus and cars no longer go across the airfield or the tarmac at the airport. There's a tunnel that they go under. So you come out, you see that famous red telephone booth there, and you'll have a whole bunch of tourist kind of companies here asking if you want to go to the top of the rock, and they can set it up from here. And sometimes that might be the easiest thing. Instead of walking all the way down to the cable car, which is probably, I'm going to say, a half-hour walk to go up that cable car. It's expensive, and if you've seen some of my other videos, I've already done the cable car. I've already talked about being up at the top of the rock and stuff like that. It is beautiful. Please get to Gibraltar. Please do a day trip. You've got some people that have parked their scooters right there. You see that the cars are going in. They're going to go and find some parking. But I want to say we're in Gibraltar. If you have any questions, pop in the comment section. I want to say ciao for now from Gibraltar.